Joining us now, Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy. Mr. Speaker, how are you?
I'm doing well, John.
Now, I want people to be aware. I said to you, if you don't keep your promises, I will be the first person to call you out. Did I not say that?
Yes, you did, and you've held me accountable. You put me on the show numerous times. You laid out exactly what we've already passed. And what we're going to do later this week, we got our border security bill being marked up this week and next week. We've got a debt ceiling bill to get our House fiscally in order, and we're going to send that over to the Senate next week. We're going to limit, we're going to save, and we're going to grow, because we're going to put America in a much stronger position. We made a commitment to America, and we're going to keep it.
And that includes the Parents' Bill of Rights.
Yes.
That includes restoring Intelligence Committee to safeguard national security, defund 87 IRS agents. I want to ask you about the debt ceiling. So we expect that to come due sometime in June. Are you saying to me that the president has not spoken to you in 75 days? The guy that once said it can't be my way or the highway, Joe Biden said that. Are you saying he's not even negotiating with you like he said he wouldn't?
Not at all. He told the Democrats he was going to negotiate with me. He told me at a prayer breakfast he was going to negotiate with me. And the only time I've seen him, he wouldn't talk about the debt ceiling. He doesn't want to talk about the debt ceiling.
Did he remember your name?
Why? You see a real problem here. In the next 10 years, we're going to have to pay $10.5 trillion just in interest. But to put that in perspective, since 1940 and today, we've only had to pay $9 trillion interest in 80-some years. They spent $6 trillion and added in the last little bit. That's what caused inflation. That's what caused our banking crisis. That's what caused problems throughout this country. Yes.
So they're gonna claim, Republicans, that the full faith and credit of the U.S. government is hanging in the balance. Meanwhile, they won't talk to you. Now, you have a majority, 222 Republicans. You're going to have to be a united majority. You're willing to increase the debt ceiling. You're not demanding that we balance the budget immediately, which would be mathematically impossible. But you are going to have a list of demands. Will all 222 Republicans stay strong and say no debt ceiling increase unless we get A, B, C, and D? Is that going to happen?
That's exactly why we're meeting in our conference tomorrow. It has to, otherwise we can't get there. I call it a three-pronged plan. We're going to limit, save, and grow. We're going to limit the amount that government can spend going in the future. What we'll do is, just the next 10 years, we'll only increase funding each year by 1%. We're going to save. We're going to pull back that COVID money that was unspent. If you appropriated the money for the pandemic, but the pandemic is over, you shouldn't spend it now. We're going to grow our economy, pass H.R. 1 that we went through, make us energy independent, reform the red tape that will allow us to build things in America again. This is just a small sample of what we can do, and we'll raise the debt limit because we'll be able to save more money, grow the economy, and make America stronger.
Yeah. All right, Kevin McCarthy, for every single promise you keep, we will give you credit. If you don't keep them, I'm going to yell at you.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.